Hey, I really just wanted to share with you the nightmare of taking a driver license in France, and this is not a joke. I'm so disappointed already of taking this driver license. You have no idea, guys. Taking a driver license in France it's like the first step is like it's like you cannot send your children to go to school without a driver license, because you cannot drive your car and send them to school, because if you live in France you must have a driver license, otherwise your life is done, man. Your life is done. And professionally, like you go to work like in winter time, in summertime, just like your liberty and the professional, it's dead if you have a driver license. And so you have no idea what is the most important part living in France. It's having a driver license, to be able to drive your car, to be able to send your children to go to school, to be able to work, to find friends, the liberty, because the transportation here is not the same as in the Philippines. We don't have like a tricycle, like there's no tricycle, there's no boats, there's no, I don't know, if me, I'm so disappointed. So anyhow, that day has been arrived. Okay? That day has been arrived. After 2 years, I finally have a schedule to pass my driver license. After 2 years, that I took this one. Okay, there's a theory test. Okay, before you can drive your car, the first step is a theory test. Theory test in French. And I'm not joking. Literally in French. This one. The theory test of all the rules in the country. The rules on the road. The sign, the distance of the security, the priority to the left, to the right. I mean, who knows priority? I mean, in the Philippines, we don't give a shit about priority. I mean, the roundabouts, okay? We don't have a roundabout. Get them. Okay, so I have to learn all of that. Okay, so first, I took this one. Alright, first take, I failed. Of course. There's 40 questions to take, and you just have to have 35 correct answers. You just have to have 5 questions wrong, otherwise it's dead. So my first exam, I had six faults, 6 mistakes. Sorry about my French. I had 6 mistakes, and so I did retake the exam a month after, and so I passed. Yeah, I passed. And then, so finally you can now start to drive the real thing, the real car with your monitor. And so after that you will have this. This is your training book, where they write down everything, how many hours you already drive. And you can see, I'm already driving 26 hours. 26! The minimum is 20 hours. So the rules is you drive 20 hours with the monitor, and after that, if you're already good enough or ready enough to take your driver license, so you go and take your exam, practical exam with an inspector. And so I did not took the exam right away because I wasn't feel ready yet. I didn't have enough confidence to take an exam right away, you know. So I did continue learning how to drive. I paid more 26 hours and continue driving with the monitor. Okay, and then the day finally arrived. I had the schedule of driver license to take the exam, practical exam. And so this is what happened, guys. You can't believe this is what happened during the days of the exam. Okay, the schedule of the exam is at I forgot anymore at 1:30. At 1:30 in the afternoon, and we are 6 we are 6 person to take an exam, and we all have the same time schedule at 1:30. Okay, so you arrive there. Everybody's waiting outside the building because you're not allowed to go inside the building yet, because the monitor said you have to wait until the inspector arrived. So at 1:30, we're still waiting outside. It's already 1:40. You're still waiting outside. 1:45. Finally, the inspector arrived from like 3 hours travel, or I don't know, but he looks like tired. And so they opened the bedroom. No, not the bedroom. Hey guys, we're not sleeping here, okay? We're taking a driver license exam here. Okay, so they opened the room. So we all waited, the 6 of us, and those people, the 6 of us, I was the oldest one. They are finishing, they are so young, they were so young, they were like finishing high school, and they're going to university, they're going to college. So they're leaving the village, their subdivision, to go to the biggest city to take a college and a university. So that's why they need to take a driver license. And I was like, wow, I feel so old. And the driver license in France, you take it when you're young. You already start driving at 15 years old. You already start taking the theory test, you know? It's like going to high school. It's like I am a late bloomer, man. and so I was like, what the F, me? In this room, I was the oldest one. I didn't like how old are you? 14, I'll be 15 next month, and I can already take the exam. Like, how old are you? I'm 17, I'll be 18 next week. Like, what the? And I was like, really? Yes, like, why are we doing all of this here? I'm already 36 next month. And I was like, okay, anyway, own it. Don't put down your motivation, Elsa. Keep going. And so we're all waited. The monitor arrived. She arrived with a file of documents, like this much. And so it's like 6 students with 6 files. She called all one by one, like this name, person blah, person A, person 2, person 3, person 4, person 5, and person 6. Me is the person 6. I'm the last one to take the exam. Oh my God! I was like, the exam takes like maximum of 35 minutes each. And so from 1:30 the schedule, and we are 6, and each exam is 36 minutes, 35 minutes each, and I'm the last one. That means that I have to wait for like more than 2 hours and a half in this room. Like, what am I gonna do at 1:30? You know? It's like, what the heck? So, okay, waited. So first one called. She's a little girl, really little girl, like I think it's like 19, I guess. Like, she's going to college, that's why she needs to take the exam. She felt so confident, she felt amazing, she felt confident with her driving. And so she left. And she left during this 25 minutes waiting. We were 5 in the room. And during this 25 minutes waiting, because her exam was only 25, we were 5 in the room. And the other guy, like, she's like 17, she's gonna turn 18 after next week. She's like, where is the what's that? The verrouillage en français. Le verrouillage de la porte en français. The padlock? No. The door lock. Where is the door lock of the car? Oh my God. He literally asked me, where is the door lock of the car? I was like, are you serious, man? You're gonna take an exam this afternoon, and this is the day you're asking me where's the door lock of the car? Oh my God. Is it not a bit too late for that, man? I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe it anymore. I was like laughing. I was like, okay, so everybody's stressed, you know? Everybody's not talking to each other. They were so stressed, 5 of us. Like, oh, I'm so stressed. I was thirsty. I was hungry at the same time because I didn't eat lunch. And I was like, wow. everybody's stressed, nobody's talking. So the first girl arrived. And then five of us finally asked right away, hello, what happened? What happened? Tell us what happened. Tell us what happened. Oh, no, ça va, it's okay, it was okay. You just turn left to the right, and ask me a question, and do the U-turn, and that's it. After 25 minutes, she arrived, and then she said, I think I got it. like, how do you know I think you got it? Because I did everything. Well, okay, we didn't know that. Okay, so she left. Second person called, okay, it's your turn, blah, 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 okay. And then during these 30 minutes, we're still waiting in the bed. We're still waiting. How come I keep saying bedroom? We're still waiting in the room. And so we're just waiting for him. We're just waiting for him to come back and ask a lot of questions. What did happen? How does the exam goes? What is the question? I was like, okay, third person goes, okay, fourth person left, fifth person left, and I was like, I think the inspector is nice, I think, and the kid said, yeah, looks nice, but don't trust, it's not very nice, taking an exam is not really nice. It's like, I think it's nice, I think. So I said, like, okay. So fifth person left, me and this guy that's turning to 17 next month, I guess, going to college. I was like, we're in the room. And I was stressed because I'm the last one. I'm already tired. You're already waiting like almost 2 hours and a half. What the F, man? And you're in the bedroom. There's no air. There's only a window and door, but there's a toilet. And then I was like, okay, the fifth guy, it's his turn. But before that, we're there waiting. It's like you're waiting for something that it will come, the most important part of your life. It's like, what the F? And then when the door open, it's the monitor. They will open the monitor. They will call your name. It's like, oh, okay, it's my turn. What the hell? What's gonna happen? I was like, okay, so the fifth guy, it's his turn. Before that, we were walking in the bedroom like that. We're walking in the room like that, and he was like, "Oh my God, I have to take this exam. I can't miss this exam. I have to take this because I have to be freedom to take my girlfriend. I have to go to school. I don't want to miss this. My family is pressuring me. I get a pressure." I was like, he's walking, running. I was like, "Are you okay?" No, I really cannot take this exam. I really cannot miss this exam. I really have to pass this. I was like, yeah, me too. That's why we're all here. and so the monitor arrived. Okay, it's your turn. Oh my God, I left in the room by myself. I was left alone. I was left alone in the room by myself. I was like, what the? Now it's all by myself. And I'm like, what the hell? What I'm gonna do? And I was like, I was jumping all over. I was like, yeah, today is the day, Nilsa. Today you have to pass the exam. Today it's been 2 years you did not still pass the exam. Today is the day. It's like you already took the practical test in French. You already drive 26 hours. You already learned everything, the rules, the French, everything. Today is the day. You cannot miss that. I was talking to myself. Nobody is there anymore. I was jumping. Like this, yeah. I know I'm gonna do it. I know I'm gonna be nice to the inspector. I know the place. I know the village. I'm gonna drive, and I'm not going to give any priority to anyone. Oh my God! I was there 35 minutes, talking to myself, jumping all over the room, and I was shaking like this. I was like, this is it. This is the day. Okay, in the permit to pass the exam in France, you have 5 times chance to pass your driver license, and this was my first time. and said, this is going to be my first time and my last time to take a driver license, to take exam, because I can't miss this. You know, I need to send Taya to school. I need to have a driver license to be able to drive freedom, to be able to move around France, to be able to have an access to the rest of the things when you have a driver license and a car. And so I was like, this is it. I'm already tired, man. It was already like 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. It was already like almost 4:15. I've already waited there almost less than 3 hours in the room, man. I was already tired. And I didn't have water. I didn't have anything to eat, like energy bar or anything. I was like, fuck, this is horrible. But I keep putting my motivation to myself, you know. Okay, so the guy arrived. He came back to the room. He said, Nilsa, it's your turn. I'm like, wow, this is the moment. I was like, man, this is my turn. So I sit down. I open the door. And so the monitor said that I sit down, I open the door, right away I put my seatbelt on. I will tell you later what did I do wrong and how to do it well and how to not to do it, okay? So I sit down, I put my seatbelt on right away. And the inspector said, okay, so in the car, there's your monitor. The monitor is the one teaching you all these 26 driving hours, 26 hours of driving. That with her, she's the one driving you with this, teaching you how to drive the car. The inspector is there to test your knowledge of driving. She's there to give you a license, man. So she's with you, next to you. I'm here like this, and then my telephone is running out of space, and here like this, and the inspector is next to me and the monitor is behind me. And so the inspector said okay, I will be the one to tell you, turn left, turn right, go there, follow this village, parking here, parking there, and we have the exam for 30 minutes, and you just follow my direction. If I don't say left, right, that means you go turn straight. And after, we stop in the parking lot, and I give you 3 questions to answer. And then I said, okay. So we're driving. Like, I know the village very well. All the roundabouts, I know. The streets, I know. And then, I didn't have, I feel like I did well. I feel like